Yes, sir. We're right here. Welcome, Andre the Giant. No, I don't got it.
You fucked it up. You fucked it up. You son of a...
Lasso.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna have a great time. Lasso here. Andre the Giant.
There's so much stuff.
It's one of the dudes. Oh my God! Look at this smell. You're fired. Give me a hell yeah.
Okay, welcome to this edition of the Bump Boys podcast, as we will break down this week's episode of AEW, which is Beach Break. Live from the beautiful beaches of Cleveland. Yes, Cleveland.
Ohio.
They're beautiful there, man.
Probably Lake Erie, right? Lake Erie is in Cleveland.
Yeah,
Cleveland.
that's what Tony Khan said. He's like
rocky beaches.
It's funny what MJF put. MJF actually put on the thing. Everyone knows the beaches in Cleveland are terrible.
Horrible. God awful. They're probably frozen right now.
Oh yeah, probably.
A little bit of ice, you know what I'm saying? Probably a little snowstorm coming through.
Oh yeah, I'm so ready for him to make fun of the Cleveland Browns.
And the Cavaliers. It's like they're doing good this season. But as Danny said, yes, we're going to be going over Beach Break, not Bash at the Beach, because as Danny told us before the show, Cody Rhodes made a swap to get his name back from WWE, so they gave up Bash at the Beach.
I think that was a good. I think it's a good. Yeah.
I think it's a good swap. You know what I'm saying? Nice little trade, even trade. You know, apples.
It's funny because WWE will probably never use that ever.
They probably need it just for their archives.
Yeah, probably.
So like you can't be like, oh no, you can't do that. You can't do that.
I think because Cody had owned the rights to it because of his dad. I think that was the reason.
So Peacock was like, yo, we need Bash at the Beach. You know, people are gonna watch on our shitty platform. We need to make sure we have all the pay-per-views accurate and precise. But we're gonna go over the 4 matches, no particular order. We'll start off first with the women's match. Danny, take it away. You want to let us know the matches?
The match is Serena Deep versus I think
Red Velvet.
I think Serena Deep. She's been really good, I'd say.
I'm not gonna. I haven't been too much in the women's AEW scene, so I like Red Velvet Cake, so I'm gonna go for Red Velvet.
It's more. She's the one that teamed up with Red Velvet was the one that teamed up with Cody. If you saw that match last year, she teamed up with Cody against Shaq and Jade. Remember when Shaq wrestled? I know
Big
you
Diesel,
all saw
Shaq.
that.
Yes, Big Diesel.
The one where he wrestled and went through a table.
Yes. Honestly, I think this is just a filler. It's one of those like I don't care who wins.
Yeah, it really is just like in the middle.
One of those like big toss-ups. Then next up, so we'll get past that. You know, we won't park on that a little too much. It is what it is.
We'll go to the tag team match.
Yep, I was gonna say the 6-man
tag
trio.
Yep, 6-man trios match.
So Jericho, Ortiz, and Santana versus
I want to say
2.0 and
Daniel Garcia.
Daniel Garcia.
Yep.
I think Jericho wins it here. I think you give the win to Jericho.
Yeah, I could see that. They're really pushing Daniel Garcia. He's probably one of their big top name stars that they're trying to like. One of the big one that they're trying to like push. You guys say so?
Yeah, because you throw him in with Jericho. You know, Jericho's kind of
I mean, he's had some pretty good. He's had some pretty good title matches. Like I think he fought Sammy for the TNT title. He's one of Sammy's challengers at one point.
I think it's a blessing just going against Jericho. So the fact that you wrestling against a GOAT, literally, there's nothing better than that. So he's gonna leave this place hopefully better than when he left out. But again, that's up to him and what he puts into it.
And then I want, hopefully after this match, Santana and Ortiz can get thrown into the tag team championship.
Speaking of Jericho, he could be the one that walks through the door on freaking Saturday because you never know, because he's one of the only ones that still has a good relationship with Vince.
Oh yeah, true, for the Royal Rumble. That could be a possibility. But like I said, I was hoping maybe this will throw Santana and Ortiz, hopefully in the tag team, back in the tag team picture or something like that. Yeah, just because I feel like we need to shake it up, yo. I feel like they have a ton of tag teams. Just kind of shake it up a little bit.
Yeah,
let's get some different.
I would love to see them in the tag team division.
That leads to the next.
Because the Lucha Bros still have it, right? Oh no, they
Luchasaurus has it.
They Luchasaurus, yeah, my bad. So I would like to see. I honestly wouldn't mind seeing.
Oh no, sorry, the Jurassic Express has it.
Jurassic Express, yeah,
Jurassic
Jungle
Express,
Boy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, is it technically Jurassic Express if Marco isn't with them?
Yeah, technically, yes, it is still.
Shut up!
They basically replaced Marco with Christian Cage.
Fact, yeah. Or maybe Marco ate a sensu bean and he grew into Christian Cage. So you ever thought about that?
Like, have you ever seen him in the same place at the same time?
Correct, yeah.
But I think from there, we got the next match, which is a lights out match. We got Adam Cole versus Orange Cassidy. I think that one, I don't know. I've never seen a bad lights out match. And I think this is going to be a great match, in my opinion.
Yeah, they're going to tear each other apart. I think this or the ladder should be the main event.
Yeah,
I think the ladder might be the main event.
I personally feel like the ladder should be.
The ladder will be the main event if someone's going to attack Cody at the end.
Actually, wait, I don't think so. Actually, wait, most of the times the lights out match is the last match at the end. Yeah. Think about it. With how much you have to do in that, it's probably one of those is the lights out match a live match or is it always pre-recorded?
Live.
It's live.
It depends.
So if it's live, it's gonna be the last match. Because you don't want to tear out the ring and do all that shit and have everybody out and then tell people to come back in. It's gonna be the last match. It's gonna be the last match.
I hope it is. If it's the last match, we're getting a banger.
It will be. I feel like it is.
Cole and Cassidy. Cole and Cassidy. This match is gonna be crazy. Especially this is gonna be the pinnacle of their feud because this is probably the end of their feud. This is gonna be the end.
We're gonna hear from Britt Baker too during the show anyway, so that's gonna be another plus. You get Britt and Cole. Maybe that leads into the lights out match later on.
There's so much to come from it. Where does Orange Cassidy go from here? And then obviously,
Adam Cole is undefeated in AEW because there the records do count. That's definitely different than the WWE system because they have their whole wins matter.
I think Adam wins it. Then Adam probably wins it, and then this is his chance to go face for the title.
Oh yeah, I think he's next for Page.
I think so. Yeah.
I think maybe he's next for Page.
I don't think he's next for Page. I think he might face whoever wins this match for the TNT title. I think that would be a good thing. I don't think it's fair just to throw him into the world title picture so early.
No,
you still got Mox you got to introduce.
But Mox still has to. Mox was off. He's 0-0 right now, so he still has to get some wins under his belt. Remember, it's not WWE. We can just come out and be like, "I want a title shot," or just randomly get thrown into the picture. You need the wins. Remember, they made it clear you need the wins. And Mox is 0-0 right now. So.
Mox. They're not doing Mox Page yet. They teased it last Friday. They're doing Mox Daniel Bryan.
Yeah.
Bryan Danielson.
Bryan Danielson, the Red Dragon. The Red Dragon. That's like $100 million in cash.
Not everything is as it seems, man. Just because they tease it doesn't mean we're gonna get it.
That's true, but maybe they tag team up. Maybe.
And I think the following week, I think they pull the upset of the century next week. The following week, because next week is Chicago. Because next week's Chicago. And I think that's the match where they give us MJF versus CM Punk. And you know what they're going to do?
MJF's going to win.
Yep. And he's going to get the ultimate heat in Chicago.
Yes. He'll get shit thrown on him. That'd be amazing. Literally shit thrown on him. Dude, but I have Cole winning. I have Adam Cole winning this. I think this is the push where we see him get thrown into the title match, and then I feel like he calls out the Young Bucks saying, "Hey, I saw what y'all did with Kenny when Kenny was there. Y'all aren't gonna do that for me, so I'm barring y'all from ringside." Some shit like that. I feel like some stuff like that may come into a picture. I feel like Adam Cole is the next step.
Or actually, no, I have a better thing. Okay, this is my prediction. Adam Cole wins this. He goes on to face Hangman as the next contender after who's got Hangman right now? Lance Archer. Lance Archer has Hangman.
Yeah. Which is his comeback. I totally forgot Lance Archer was like that was a good I totally forgot about Lance Archer, and he was on a tear too.
Yeah, the year before he was on a tear.
I totally forgot about Lance Archer and the injury. He had an injury, right? I forgot what injury he had.
Yeah, I forgot he hurt. I want to say.
Did he like pull something or something? But anyway, his comeback, I forgot. I was like, holy shit, I totally forgot about Lance Archer.
Oh yeah, definitely. And then I think he goes on to that, and then we get Adam Cole versus Hangman Page. But then it's Young Bucks turn on Cole to go with Adam Hangman Page. Just know how they gave him the little okay?
Mm-hmm. You think so?
To Cole. So that means they set up the 3-person feud. That's so when Kenny comes back, Kenny's confused as fuck. And he's like, whose side am I going to be on?
Not a bad idea, but I don't know. I don't see...
You don't see the Bucks going back with Hangman?
I think it's too early. You got to give it time.
There's a lot they can do with it.
Hangman being champion has been years in the making.
And there's also rumor that this Rebel Heart shows up tomorrow night. Because they are in Cleveland, the home of Johnny Gargano.
See, I kind of want this. I want this beach break card to not have any surprise entrances. I want them to pull off a show that's worth talking about without returns or surprises. I think that's the one thing I'm not enjoying about AEW. All these surprises, all these new people coming in. How many times can you introduce new people? But that's something on another topic. Like that's something else. Like
we can touch that on another topic. We'll touch on next week's AEW Dynamite or Rampage.
And then we got our TNT Championship ladder match. We got Cody Rhodes versus the interim champion Sammy Guevara. Who do you guys have on that match?
Cody. I got Cody. Yeah, I don't think Sammy's. There was no plans that. The only reason why they have this title is because of they didn't know how long Cody was going to be out because of COVID. Because that's when Cody got COVID. They probably didn't know how much he was going to be out.
Sammy truly felt like an interim champion. Like I feel like there was no feud he really had. It was just kind of like it was like a classic, like a Biggie kind of thing. I'm gonna face Drew. I'm gonna face who's ever next, and I'm gonna be a fighting champion. That whole bullshit. I think Cody is who they want to have the title with, and then who they're gonna want to help push like different like feuds and stuff like that with.
Yeah.
Do we get? I can't remember what year we at. Do we get Cody versus maybe Darby?
We had that. He won the title off of him.
No, I know, but do we get that?
No, Darby won off of Miro.
Yeah. Do we get that maybe?
No,
do we get a Kobe?
No, Sammy won it off of Miro.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then Miro won off of Darby. Darby won off of Sammy.
So do we get a Darby introduction? Because like Darby's kind of been like floating around. Like, what's his next thing? Like,
I wouldn't want him to be eating Cody Rhodes. He already beat Cody Rhodes for the championship.
Yeah, I would. I could see Darby and Sting maybe trying to go for those tag titles, something like that. Giving Sting that one belt in AEW.
Or maybe Sting wins the Royal Rumble and faces Brock Lesnar and gets his neck broken.
Speaking of AEW, you guys want to go to it in a couple weeks? That's the one that's coming up. That starts.
Well, we'll talk about that. We'll talk about that after that.
Well, speaking about that Sting, what if Sting wins the Royal Rumble? Next, Seth Rollins wins the Universal Championship. Sting's like, he points the bat at you. He's like, how many times you gotta tell you, old man?
Get these hands.
What the?
So who do you have, Joe? You never told us who you have. Cody or
I'm gonna go Cody, but I'm gonna switch out my lights out match. I'm gonna go Orange Cassidy since you guys chose Adam Cole. I'm gonna switch it up. I can see it after a nice long match.
Honestly,
that music playing at the end of the night would be a nice little touch. So I'm gonna go with Orange Cassidy.
Honestly, I could see Cassidy doing it the same way because lights out match does not go against your record. The lights out match means it's unsanctioned.
It's unsanctioned.
No, unsanctioned. That means it doesn't go against your record. So, like, if he loses, it doesn't hurt your momentum. Your record is still undefeated.
Mm-hmm.
I agree.
So that's the interesting part.
But we all know this Beach Break is going to be really good. I'm really excited for the lights out match, and honestly, this ladder match. I feel like it's going to be a classic. Like I feel like they're going to put on a show.
Oh,
When's the last time we had a ladder match? Like just singles ladder match. Like when was the last time we had something like that? Yeah, just a singles ladder match for the title. I can't remember.
Been a while.
It's been a while since I've last. But that was our quick little review of Beach Break and what our predictions are going to be. Any last final words?
None, my friend. None,
Check it out tomorrow night. Check it out tomorrow night on TBS. Or tonight.
Correct.
Tonight on TBS, because when it drops.
Follow the Bump Boys.
Follow Danny at IG SwaggerBomb92. Will Mr. _Wilbur95. Then you follow me, DGX DGAOE, all on Instagram. And of course, follow the Bump Boys, all one word. And that's about it.
We are out, ladies and gentlemen. Peace.